Introduction to Unmanned Aircraft Systems, or UAS course. I just want to take a few minutes to provide you an overview and some tips on how to navigate the course. If you're familiar with online learning or online courses, this is probably nothing new to you. But if you're new, this may be the first time you've seen this, and I'll show you how to navigate the course. So beginning, we're on the starting the course page, which is called the landing page. And this is the page for probably about the first week and a half that when you open up the course, it will automatically come here. And to get you started for the course, there's a bunch of steps in there, actually about 9 steps for you. But, meet the instructor, a little bit about me. There's a couple videos on unmanned aviation. There's also this course overview and navigation video. There's 2 important ones. One is the review of the ASU student obligations to academic integrity, which will require to go into the discussion section and post that you've read and understood it. And then also an introduction to post something just about yourself, just so we can see what your background is and what everybody's interest in aviation. And there's a couple other sections in there to help you out for being an online student, some tips and resources in there. So this is starting the course page. Over here on the left is the main menu, and you can see there's a bunch of different links in here. Is also on the landing course, you have the ability to download either in PDF or in Word format the current syllabus. I also have it in here, so if you come to the syllabus link and click on it, it will bring you to the exact same information where you can view it online. So later on in the course, like I said, right now the landing page is the starting the course page. Probably about a week or so, I'm going to change it over here to the course home. When you come to the course home, there'll be announcements and my calendar and to-dos. So a lot of information will be on here that will get you through the course and let you know what's up and coming. The next one is the course sections, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but it just so happens there's 15 weeks in the semester, and there's 15 sections to this course. And whatever section we happen to be on, so the first one we're going to do here is Section 1, History of Unmanned Aircraft Systems. If you just click on that, we'll bring you up to an introduction, the objectives for this section, some learning activities. And here's where I break it down to. Here's the course requirements. Here's the textbook reading. So in the Austin book, UAS Systems, you can read Chapter 28. If you haven't gotten the textbook yet, I've put a link in here, an article or a paper by Blom on Unmanned Aerial Systems Historical Perspective, which will allow you to also do the discussion questions for this section. There's some videos in here and discussion questions and supplemental materials, so there's links to all those. Farther down in each section, you're also going to find the weekly discussion questions. So in this case, there's a question, roles of unmanned aircraft, and another one, unmanned aerial weapon technology. And on some of these questions, they're just a question that you'll go ahead and I'll show you where you post in the discussion section. Some of them I may ask you to watch a video and then make some type of comparison or give me your thoughts. So in this case, I put it also on YouTube, and then also embedded it in the section itself. So there's a couple of different ways to access the video. And then the last thing that rounds out the section is the checklist. So you can go through this if you like and mark where you're at, so you make sure that you get everything done. So that is the course sections. The course is built on the 2+2 philosophy. So every week there's going to be 2 discussion questions for you to answer. And in addition, you'll need to respond to 2 of your peers. Now, one thing on the discussions that has changed this year is that before you can look at anybody else's responses, that you have to go in and post. So make sure you get your discussion question in. I'm going to ask that discussion questions get posted, so your posts are in by 11:59 on that Friday, and then that will give everybody 2 days to get a response to you. and all the responses should be in by 11:59 on that Sunday. So, except for the first week, we're going to go to the next week because the course starts on a Thursday. So it's about a week and a half, or a little less than a week and a half. But some of the previously in the starting the course, you'll see up here where I have the link to where you can go in and post that you've read and understood the student obligations and academic integrity. Here's a place for you to introduce yourself. I've also included for questions and answers. So if there's a question comes up before trying to get a hold of me, put it in here if it's not that pressing, and see if somebody else can answer it. I also have included a student lounge. So if something unrelated to class comes up or course, you can post in there. My course is a little bit different on discussion boards. You'll see that I've got places for the assignments in there for posting your drafts. And right now it says it's currently available, so I can see it, but you can't. And then there's also the 2 questions for discussion questions for section 1. So this is where you're going to come in and do your weekly discussions. The other item is usually at the end of each section. The bigger the class, probably the longer it'll take me. Usually I try to get these done by Monday, but it may be Tuesday or Wednesday. But what I'll do is I'll go through and wrap up that previous section and discuss things that are important that were either missed or concepts that you got. And so I'll do an audio podcast. And what you can do, I think right now I've got one in here. And actually, there are a couple I'm doing some tests on it, but you'll be able to access the audio from here, and or you'll be able to download the audio file. They're MP3, so you'll be able to listen to them later. Announcements. I don't have any announcements right now. I usually communicate with the class through announcements for deadlines and upcoming assignments. Could be job postings that I see, but expect to see some announcements come up in your email. And they will also show up here. In addition to assignments, there's 3 assignments for this course, and usually they're not that involved. On the assignments, I'm more interested in your thoughts and your opinions on things, whether you're for or against something. But the key to passing this course is participation. So there is no right or wrong answers. It's just a matter of getting your assignments in on time and feedback to your peers. And finish this out, I've been started to build some unmanned aircraft system resources, some congressional testimony reports, UAS roadmaps, and roadmaps are future plans, and contain some additional information on the future of UAS. Some UAS links. You can explore these. Unmanned Systems magazine is put out monthly. I think I've got up to August of this year, and I'll try to keep those up to date for those who are interested. And the same thing, any videos that I find either on YouTube or any place else that talks about unmanned aircraft system, I'll include them there. And then the last section down here is if you have any problems, there's a link for the ASU help desk. So you can go ahead and click on those or give them a call. If you're new to Blackboard or using Blackboard for an online course versus just posting assignments, there's some good tutorials from ASU and then the Blackboard On Demand, the people who make Blackboard. Instructor contact information. Something different, this it just happened here a couple of weeks ago. All I-courses now are becoming hybrid courses, so we're actually going to meet for 3 days over the semester. Right now, since this is the first time they've done it, these meetings are purely optional. If you want to come in and meet me, talk about unmanned aircraft, talk about manned aircraft, talk about the airline industry, you're more than welcome to drop by. The schedules will be posted in there, and also send out some reminders. But if you're having a problem and you really need to get a hold of me, the best way first is try the email at ASU. I'm also on Skype. You can find me there. And if you really need to, you can give my cell phone a call and let me know. So that's how you can get a hold of me. Right now, if you need to talk to me, like we'll set up some virtual office hours, and then I work during the day, but I got a fairly flexible schedule, so we can get together. Q&A, this will take you back to the discussion section, and then tools right here. These are tools that you can use in the course. You can send email, you can check your grades, access the discussion section. There's some additional Blackboard help for students. So anyway, it's kind of a quick and dirty tour of the course, and I'm glad everybody is here. I'm excited to see you virtually within the classroom, and then if you stop by for one of our three class meetings. But the key to this course is participation. I'm not a stickler on rote memorizing things. It's more to get you up to speed and give you an introduction to unmanned aircraft systems. So once again, any questions, make sure you get a hold of me, and we'll talk to you soon.